Greetings and salutations, my dear audience. This is Joe St. Eggbenedictus coming at you with another writing vlog of my Sunday school curriculum. Wanted to give you an update on how I'm starting my note-taking process and the next step for me in the writing process, even though it's slow going. First of all, I decided to go with the New Interpreter Study Bible for the study proper. I have to decide whether it was the SBL Study Bible, or the NOAB that I was going to bring home. This has to be home on a long-term basis, and since I use the NOAB at church, I wanted to bring this home since this was kind of the most practical for a Sunday school lesson geared toward a general audience. The other thing I did was, you might recognize this from other videos, I had my folder and already started to collect some notes. And I usually use loose leaf paper for each lesson. But I had this notebook lying around from one of our mission partners, and really it was just sitting. And so what I decided to do is, rather than do loose leaf paper, which is my tradition, I went ahead and just started making a notebook. And each tab represents a lesson. So 5 lessons in total. I did the pink there so it stands out in the back. And kind of just marked off just a handful of pages for each one. And I can always move them, of course, but started taking notes on my first lesson. And these are just basically rough notes just for my reading. Within the reading itself, I didn't even look at commentaries yet. I already have an outline. I have 3:1 through 6, the call. 3:7 through 9, the disclosure. That's kind of the working title. And then 3:10 through 12, the commission. Then what I'll do for the teaching guide is break it up by each part. There's a call and commission, God who delivers, a people whom he calls, a land to whom the Lord calls, and a plan. So what I'm trying to do is I'm working on, this will be kind of for the teacher's guide, kind of to frame it out. And then the 3-part outline, the call, the disclosure, and the commission will be for the student guide, and that'll frame out that lesson. So I got that just by reading the text. Again, no commentaries. Basically what I do is I read through the text, put down as much notes or thoughts as possible, and then I'm going to go, I've already collated my, my commentaries that I'm going to use. I may not use all of these, but you kind of have my classic Alexander McLaren from the 40s, 30s, and 40s here. My Tyndale, is that Tyndale? University Press. Let's see, Tyndale Old Testament Commentary. So those are my 2 go-tos, and then my altar. The interpretation I may or may not use, and then I have back there the New Interpreter's Bible, which I'll definitely use. And then I have the Book of Exodus by Von Rad. It's a dated commentary, the middle one, so I probably won't use it. And then this is just an introduction to the Old Testament that I may peruse. So I already got my table here with my collated commentaries, and already started the work. The next 3 months will be work. Probably on Fridays for a couple hours, 2 to 3 hours every Friday. I'll basically wake up early, work, write, and then go from there. So that is the writing process thus far, and that's where we are.